In algebra, domain and range can be written in different way, different form. We call this as multiple representation. So the first, number 3 and 4, we call this are order pairs. It means X and Y. The second, number 5, we call this as graph. Well, yeah. And 6, 7, and 8 are also graph. But there's also mapping. Map, okay? It's like two bubbles and then you connect, no? And then there's a table. So there are 4 ways to write this in algebraic form, okay? But now we're just finding the domain and range. Now, here we go. In the graph, like I said, the domain is your X, okay? So question number 5, I'm looking at question number 5. I'm going to write what's the value of this, okay? So this is positive X, negative X, okay? So on my positive X, this is going to be positive infinity, comma, because it's going to the right. Remember, this is positive. And then on my left is negative infinity, comma, because it's going to the left. Okay, now let's look at the Y, the value of range. So going up is a positive Y, and going down is a negative Y. So looking at this point here, the graph is heading up. So the next number here is also an infinity. Infinity means continuous, okay? There's no stop, continuous. This arrow tells you it's continuous, okay? Here we go. Now look at the bottom here. Same thing, it's continuous. That arrow tells you continuous, but it's going down. Negative infinity. Now, let's talk about domain first, the value of X. This can be written as from left, smaller number, bracket, negative infinity, until positive infinity. Okay? This until here. Or we call this as all real numbers. All real numbers. Okay? Now, the Y's. Now, same thing. I start from the smallest or from the bottom, from negative infinity until the highest positive infinity. So this is also all real numbers. Okay, it happens, no? It happens. But is it going to be always like that? It depends on the graph, okay? Let's look at question number 6, no? Now, let's look at the question number 6. So this, we need to really find the domain and range. Let's look at for the domain, okay? The domain. So I saw on my left side, both are infinity negative. That's my domain. Okay, I saw because it's heading to the left. And then on my right side, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. So that's my domain. So if I talk about domain, if you notice, the graph is going to the left. Smaller. Remember, going to the left is smaller value, okay? So my domain here, I'm going to write, remember, my domain is X. So I'm going to write X is less than, why less than? Because it's going to left. Less than or equal. Why equal? Because if you notice, there's no hole here. It's filled in, okay? So that's 4. 4. So that's my domain. Everything from here going to the left, less than or equal, to the left, less than or equal. So that's my domain. Okay, now let's look at the value of Y. I'll keep those marks there, the blue marks. So my Y here is what? Positive infinity. Here, negative infinity. The same thing I did here on my number 5. So if I look at the y, I'm going to the lowest value of y, which is negative infinity. From negative infinity until the highest value of y, positive infinity. Or we can write this all real number. Okay? So that's how you analyze the graph.